Yeah, so for this picture, I haven't done a making of, simply because the form is too big for where I put my camera. Um, this is a linen stretched frame. I drew the outline of these giraffes freehand from a picture from the net, and just basically put in the outline here in gold contour. So these are alcohol inks, and this gold contour stops the ink running away, because otherwise everything runs into each other. So I first penciled the outline in, and then the background I put in with gold spray. It's just a normal gold lacquer. I wanted it for later on. I should be going over it with some various colours. These different areas of the giraffe, the gold contour stops the colours running, so you can just dip whatever colours you want into these various areas, and if you coat it with alcohol first, they will run nicely. So this spattering at the front is also just alcohol ink, and obviously with working with strong alcohols you've got to have quite good ventilation because it's quite strong. And at the top, I've left some things still free. I haven't finished the ears yet. I should go to them later on. I'm going to have to turn the picture upside down probably. Some of the areas I shall leave white. The interesting thing with these alcohols is inks is the intensity of the colour and the way they run into each other, and you'll see there's some gold metallic in there as well, which is also another ink form. Here I've put the background in now. Over the gold I went over with computer ink, cyan blue, which held well on the white linen, but obviously didn't hold because it's water based. It didn't hold on the gold, but it made some interesting shapes. But obviously it's not very sticky because of the underground, so I'll have to spray that with some clear lacquer. The white is just normal acrylic, and I've just brushed it in to give the impression that the animals sort of come a bit to the fore, but I wanted something in similar tones to the blues of the inks on the animal. So we're upside down now because it's so big I can't lean over it. And this is, you can see the example, the way the colours run here. The inks have run into each other, and you get some marvellous, very colourful runs and mixes. So I left the blue was wet, and then dropped the pink into it at the bottom, and you can tilt the board a bit and let them run into each other. If you drop neat alcohol in, you'll get some interesting effects as well. And as you see here, the colours have run between the gold contour, which is okay. Sometimes you have to stop them with a, here you can see the pigment has settled out from dark violet. This is the interesting thing, all of the colours, when they mix, you get these lovely diffused colours. Here was a mixture of yellow, violet, pink, and some dark violet, and you get these nice brown tones from that. So this was how the ear started to run, and later on, as you will see, it's settled out. It's not so intensely dark, so it's impossible really to see what what it will be like at the end. You just got to let the inks do their thing, basically. So yeah, so here's the finished picture. You see it's very high gloss. The gold shimmers through, and the blue and the white are a little bit more matte. The colours are high gloss. It's good to coat the board with clear acrylic varnish before you start. It lets the inks run nicely, and you see they're very high gloss. And as I said before, it's good to work in well ventilated place before you start this stuff. So I hope you have learned something here to have a go at, and yeah, happy painting.